Hey, I'm Saul Carter, and this is going to be a demonstration of burpees. And we use burpees a lot because it's a great full body exercise that gets your core, your legs, your arms, everything involved. And that's what we're all about, is making sure that we have as much of your body involved in the exercise as possible to maximize your fat loss. So I'm going to go through some burpees, and I'm going to start out with the hardest, and then I will go all the way down to the easiest, because there's multiple variations of burpees to make sure that we can include everybody. Okay? So what we're going to do on our regular burpee is we can just start up in a stand-up position, and then we basically will put our hands on the ground, kick out, and then we'll actually do a push-up. And then once that part is done, you actually come all the way back in and you jump. Okay? So that is the hardest one. Now the next easier one would basically be the same thing without the push-up movement. So you go down and you kick out without the push-up, come back up, and then jump. Okay? So those are the first two variations. Then from there, let's say you get yourself into a situation where you can do the basic movement, but you can't do the jump back. So what we'll do, or the jump forward. So you can do a variation of either one or both, to where you actually get your hands down and you can kick back and then walk forward and then jump, or you can basically walk back and then walk forward and then jump. And that way, no matter what your fitness level is, you can do a burpee in that station. And that's really the best part about being at Fit Body Boot Camp, is any fitness level can be working out right next to somebody else in a different fitness level, and we can still all do the same workout. So the other thing too, excuse me, a little out of breath. The other thing, if to make it a little bit easier for yourself, is let's say you have a harder time because you don't have as flexible hips, is you can actually start out with a ball or a plyo box to help you get into the position. So you can basically just do the same thing and kick out and kick forward and jump. But because you're in an elevated position, it's a lot easier if your hips are not as flexible as they should be yet. So, and lastly, I wanted to demonstrate real quick. Sometimes people, when they do a burpee, they overextend and you can hurt your lumbar. And we don't want you to, last thing we want you to do is hurt your lower back or any other extremity, because it will, slow you down in your fitness goal. So, well, I'll demonstrate basically what a lot of people might do that I don't want to see you do, and it's basically an overextension of your jump back. And so you get down and then you overextend and you end up arching your back, and you will end up hurting your lumbar. And so I don't want you to do that. So please make sure when you're doing it, do not overextend in your jump back. Okay? Those are all the variations of the burpees, and be sure if you're hurting in any way, make sure to get with your trainer and they can help you modify as you go along. Thank you.